Court document filed against Abidemi Rufai, an aide to Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State, have shown how the suspect was arrested by operatives of the Federal Bureau of Investigation following his alleged involvement in a $350,000, which is about 140 million naira COVID-19 unemployment fraud. Premium Times on Tuesday obtained an affidavit sworn before the United States District Court as Eastern District of New York by Andrea DeSanto, FBI special agents in charge of Mr. Rufai's case. According to Ms. DeSanto, the United States District Court for the Western District of Washington issued an arrest warrant commanding the arrest of Mr. Rufai on May 14, 2021 for violations of Title 18 United States Code Section 1343 wire fraud. On or about May 13, 2021, law enforcement received information that Abidemi Rufai would be boarding Royal Dutch Airlines flight KL644 at John F. Kennedy International Airport in Queens, New York to Amsterdam with a final destination of Lagos, Nigeria. At approximately 7:45 p.m. on May 14, 2021, Rufai arrived at JFK Airport. Law enforcement officers met Rufai, who waived his Mirandan rights and agreed to speak to law enforcement officers without an attorney present. While speaking with law enforcement officers, Rufai verified his name and dates of birth. Part of the affidavit read. In his possession, Rufai had, among other things, a Nigeria identification card and various credit cards listing a name matching that of the defendants, Abidemi Rufai. In addition, Rufai had in his possession a Nigerian passport which listed a name and date of birth matching that of the defendants, Abidemi Rufai. Rufai's appearance matched photographs from the defendants, Abidemi's passports and identification cards. I further recognized Rufai from the defendants, Abidemi Rufai's 2019 visa application photograph and from secondary inspection photographs taken by United States Customs and Border Patrol in 2017 and 2020. Rufai's appearance also matched photographs obtained from the defendants, Abidemi Rufai's social media accounts, as well as photographs obtained from the defendants, Abidemi Rufai's Google Drive accounts pursuant to a judicially authorized search warrant as detained in the complaints the court affidavit show. Backstory: Premium Times earlier reported how Mr. Rufai used the identities of some more than 100 Washington residents to steal more than $350,000 in unemployment benefits from the Washington State Employment Security Department during the COVID-19 pandemic last year. He's also suspected to be defrauding unemployment programs in Hawaii, Maine, Michigan, Missouri, Montana, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Wire fraud, according to the United States Department of Justice, it is punishable by up to 30 years in prison when it relates to benefits paid to connection with a presidentially declared disaster or emergency such as the COVID-19 pandemic. The newspaper also reported how the suspect bypassed security systems at the Employment Security Department using a simple feature of Google's free Gmail service. Rufai used the .variant address to create multiple accounts in the Washington state system that authenticates online users of government services. The complaint alleges Rufai was then able to file for unemployment benefits with the ESD using stolen personal identities of real Washington residents, the complaint said. He was also actively engaged in stealing and retaining the personal identifying information of American citizens. Following the report of Mr. Rufai's alleged fraud, his principal, Mr. Abiodun, has announced his suspension from Ogun state government. The suspect has also come under severe attacks on social media as Nigerians criticize him for his involvement in the alleged fraud. Okay, immediately the governor sacked him. Yes, we can say it was the aide to the governor of that state, of Ogun State. Yes, an aide to Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State. The question you begin to ask is that how, because this guy did not just start this whole thing, not that he just started it. How come, it boils down on the same thing that they talked about, best of the same feather flocks around. Well, maybe the governor might not even be aware because of all this connection. These people, they continue to give themselves bad name, not Nigerians, because we have Nigerians that are doing the tremendous things. Of course, this kind of a thing will go viral, just like it happened in the case of a hush puppy. It will go viral, but Nigerians that are doing tremendous and good things, they will not even recognize them. So, crime does not have does not have family or does not have tribe, but whosoever that is involved should be dealt with. And that is why we are having problem in Nigeria as far as Fulani Esme are concerned. They say, oh, don't tag them. They say, oh, the few elements among the Fulanis who are committing atrocities should not be used as an opportunity to just paint everybody bad. But the question is that the few ones, what have been done about them? Nothing. They don't call from above. They have not been punished whatsoever. They have not been arrested. The energy the police security or the security agencies are putting on protesters, they are not even doing anything to this Fulani Esme. So when all those ones are coming to say, oh, and they always target Fulani Esme, because you see majority of the people from that region supporting them, defending them. Go after the few ones that are damaging or denting the image of the other people. They won't do it. The only thing, they will continue to defend them. So that is a different thing entirely. So this guy, no matter, irrespective of where he came from or whatever, he must be dealt with. Definitely, Nigerians will talk. There are a lot of backlash. And this is the same thing that they are talking about. Now, nobody is going to say that, oh, this guy, he did it to, now, okay, he has come to apologize. Just like the federal government, the presidency is backing and supporting and defending Pantami. He said when he made those statements, he was young. Now he has come out to say he's sorry. Then what is the Nigerians? Why Nigerians so adamant on trying to nail him? That is how bad it is. So this guy is going to face it squarely. How do they recommend these people for the kind of position they hold? And sometime last week or 2 weeks ago, we heard that one of the former deputy chairman, local government chairman, was caught at the airport taking drugs to UK. He was caught. You can imagine all of them. They told them cartel, barons of drugs here and there, this and that. It's many stories. And these are the people that want to be part of a government, to want to be ruling. And if this kind of people, and again, we learned that this guy has been preparing, he was preparing to become what is it called? House of Assembly, to become a House of Assembly member. Since he was an aide, now the governor has sacked him. I don't want to associate with you. He was even planning to become a House of Assembly member. You can imagine if this kind of a thing had not happened. Before you know, he will climb, become governor. And that is it. A lot of them have a questionable character. So guys, let's hear your opinion and let's have your take on this. Thank you.